Hello friends, welcome to EduTap. My name is Mohan and I am here as a mentor for NABARD grade as well as IBPS AFO examination at EduTap. So, in my video of self-study plan strategy to crack IBPS AFO Mains 2022, I had given you a structured plan. In that I told you regarding the preparation of current affairs, agri-related current affairs, aspirants first need to focus on 3 to 4 months of agri-related current affairs prior to your date of examination. If time will permit you, then only go for the current affairs 6 months prior or 12 months prior to your date of examination. So in this particular session, I am covering all the current affairs from October 2021. From this month, which type of question should be asked in the AFO Mains 2022? All the questions related with agriculture current affairs that I am covering in this session. So please watch this session till end. So before going to this, I am requesting you to subscribe to YouTube channel and also join our Telegram channel to get access to the PDF and the notes of all video lectures that we are providing on YouTube. And the link of Telegram channel is given into the description. So the first question from Agriculture Current Affairs October 2021 for IBPS AFO Mains 2022 preparation is: which of the following institute has approved credit plan for rearing high altitude animal yak? And the options are NABARD, SBI, ICICI, SIDBI or none of the above. So correct answer for this is NABARD. National Bank of Agriculture Rural Development NABARD approved credit plan for rearing of high altitude animal yak. Next. The National Bureau of Animal Genetic Resources NBAGR has recognized which of the following species of buffalo as a 19th unique breed of buffalo found in India? Read the options first. Bunny, Mehsana, Mandya, Kangayam or Burgur breed of buffalo. So correct answer for this is Mandya breed of buffalo, recognized 19th unique breed of buffalo found in India, basically from Koraput region of Odisha, and that was recognized by NBAGR. Okay, next. So NBAGR headquarters of National Bureau of Genetic Resources located at which of the following places? So you have to identify the headquarter or the location of NBAGR, National Bureau of Animal Genetic Resources, and the options are Karnal, Haryana, Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, Anand, Gujarat, Nagpur, Maharashtra or Amritsar, Punjab. So correct answer for this is Karnal, Haryana, where the headquarter of National Bureau of Animal Genetic Resources is located. Next question is: Katiyatur mango or Idayur chili got geographical identification tag from the GI registry at Chennai. This belongs to which of the following states? And the name of states: Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Telangana, Karnataka. These are all the options. So most correct option from the given options are Kerala is the correct one. Katiyatur mango, Idairu chili of Kerala got geographical identification tag from GR Registry of Chennai, and for this Kerala Agriculture University Intellectual Property Cell added procedure of registration. Okay. Next question is: identify the chili species. You have to identify chili species from the given characteristics. So read word by word each and every characteristics. By considering all the given characteristics, you have to identify which is the suitable answer, which is the suitable species of chili that has all the given characteristics. And the characteristics, read it first. It is unique cultivar with very low pungency. It is fruit. Its fruit is drooping, single berry with fairly triangular form and smooth surface. Due to its mild pungency and attractive flavor. Taste: chili is very excellent with meals. It is local cultivar found in Kerala. And options are Booth Jolikia, Idayur chili, Badgi chili, Guntur chili or Mundu chili. So all the given characteristics are belongs to Idayur chili. So second option is the correct one. So here unique cultivar having low pungency, drooping single berry, triangular form, smooth surface fruits, attractive flavor and taste, excellent with meals. All characteristics are belong to Idayur chili from Kerala. Next question: 80 volunteers throughout Kerala searched for odonates. Odonates means dragonfly as a participatory undertaking below the regional BioBlitz. The event was held by which of the following organization? So event of searching the odonates means dragonfly held by which organization, that you have to identify from the given options. So read the option first: Bombay Natural History Society, Indian Natural History, WWF India, Society of Odonate Studies, Wildlife Institute of India, or both one and third option. Correct answer is only WWF India, Society for Odonate Studies, that conduct or that held an event of searching odonates or dragonfly throughout Kerala through 80 volunteers. So, and this was done as a part of Dragonfly Festival Thumbi Mahotsvam 2021, which continued till February 2022. Okay, next question. The first consignment of GI tagged sweet dish sourced from Bardhaman, West Bengal has been exported to Kingdom of Bahrain in the months of October 2021. Identify the sweet dish from its characteristics. So ये जो dish mention की है, here the characteristics are given. So you have to identify which is the most correct option that suits all the characteristics. So read the characteristics first. It is an Indian sweet of Bardhaman, West Bengal, India. It was invented in Bardhaman during regime of Maharaja late Madhab Chand Bahadur. The name earned its reputation all over India after the arrival of Lord Curzon in Bardhaman and his appraisal for both two sweets. So you have to identify for which name of sweets that has all the given characteristics, and the options are Channamukhi, Imrati, Kalakand, Koir Mohan, or Mihidana. So correct answer from the given is Mihidana, that has all given all three characteristics. Okay, more information regarding Mihidana. Mihidana is an Indian sweet, Bardhaman, West Bengal, and micro-cuisine traditional bundi derived from word mihi means fine and dana means grain. Okay, so two dishes are appraised by this Lord Curzon on arrival of Bardhaman. So first dish is Sitabhog and second is Mihidana. So here is the image of Mihidana, you can see here. Okay, next. A team of Indian scientists have developed environmentally friendly, non-toxic, biodegradable polymer using which of the following polysaccharides? Okay, so you have to identify the ingredient of that particular polysaccharide, which is environmentally friendly, non-toxic, and biodegradable polymer. And the options are guar gum, chitosan, cellulose, 1 and 2, or 2 and 3. And the correct answer is 1 and 2, means guar gum, from guar gum and chitosan. This biodegradable polysaccharide is developed, biodegradable polysaccharide developed by the Indian scientist in India. Okay, so here guar gum is obtained from beans, guar beans, and chitosan is obtained from the shells of crab and shrimps. Next, which of the following state government has launched India's first e-fish market app, Fishwale? And options are Odisha government, Gujarat government, Kerala, Assam, or Tamil Nadu. And the correct answer is Assam government. Assam government has launched India's first e-fish market, Fishwale app. So this app is developed by Aqua. This was developed by Aqua Blue Global Aquaculture Solution Private Limited in collaboration with Fisheries Department of Assam. Okay, next. So for the aspirants who preparing for the A4 mains, EduTap is offering two courses, course 1 and course 2. Course 1 includes detailed videos and the notes of content, month-wise agriculture current affair magazines, and important schemes related with agriculture. Phase 2 test series means in mains perspective, all sectional test and mock tests also included in the course 1. So everything regarding the preparation of A4 mains is included in the course 1, and course 2 has 25 full-length mock test, also have 30 sectional mock test, and detailed PDF explanation for all above test in course 2. And validity of both the courses is up to 31st March 2022. To avail 50% off, you can use the code early15. In 3 villages of Tamil Nadu, the ICR Central Tuber Crop Research Institute, Trivendrapuram, has introduced 2 new disease-resistant and high-yielding varieties of cassava. So you have to identify that name of particular varieties that introduced by ICR Central Tuber Crop Research Institute Trivendrapuram for the 3 villages of Tamil Nadu. And options are Sri Reksha, Sri Atulya, Sri Prabha, Sri Pekha, Sri Vijaya, Sri Jaya, Sri Harsha, Sri Prabha, or none of the above. So correct answer is Sri Reksha and Sri Atulya. These are the 2 introduced varieties. For 2 varieties that are identified, introduced 2 new varieties, which is disease resistance and high yielding varieties. The name of both varieties of cassava in 3 villages of Tamil Nadu is Sri Reksha and Sri Atulya. Okay, next. World Cotton Day is celebrated annually on 7th of the October. Which of the following statements is or are correct about cotton, World Cotton Day? So read the statement first. The theme of 2021 World Cotton Day was Cotton for World. Second statement, the WTO hosted the launch of World Cotton Day following an initiative of cotton 4 countries: Benin, Burkina Faso, Chad and Mali. Third statement, on the second World Cotton Day in 2020, India has introduced its very first logo label Kasturi Cotton, which stands for purity, brightness, whiteness, softness, individuality and shine. And the options are, so from the given statements you have to identify which are the correct one. Okay, which are the correct one you have to identify here. Okay, so options are A and B, B and C, A and C, or A, B, C, or none of the above. So correct answer is B and C. These 2 statements are correct. Okay, more about World Cotton Day. It is celebrated on 7th of the October. Theme of this year means theme of 2021 of World Cotton Day was Cotton for Good. World Cotton Day and India, here Cotton 4 nations means Benin, Chad, Mali, Burkina Faso made official proposal to the United States General Assembly to establish World Cotton Day. And this statement is also correct regarding India in 2020. Okay, first logo and first label Kasturi Cotton, that stands for purity, brightness, whiteness, softness, individuality and shine. That is also correct. Next. The government has released genetic version of which Indian crop or pulses developed by National Institute of Plant Genome Research. Okay, so you have to identify for which crop government released this genetic version, and the options are rice, wheat, chickpea, 1 and 3 or 2 and 3, and the correct answer is for rice and chickpea. Okay, means government has released genetic version of Indian rice and chickpea DNA pan array developed by National Institute of Plant Genome Research. Okay, next. As per the announcement made by the Department of Food and Public Distribution DFPD recently, the prices of edible oils except oil have registered a fall in a domestic market. So from the given options you have to identify the name of oil that registered fall in a domestic market, even though the prices of edible oil or all other oil raises in market, but exception with that particular oil, that prices registered fall in a domestic market. And the options are mustard, olive, sunflower, soybean, or all of the above. So correct answer is a mustard oil. So Department of Food and Public Distribution DFPD said that in the international prices of edible oils are increasing. The prices of edible oil except mustard oil have registered fall in the domestic market of India. Okay, next. The famed white onion of Alibag in Maharashtra's Raigad district has earned itself geographical identification, giving the crop a unique identity and wider markets. This onion has which of the following particular characteristics? Okay, so in the options characteristics of that particular white onion is given, so you have to identify which are the correct options. Okay, so first option, white onion has unique sweet taste with no tear factors. It has many medicinal properties such as it is used for treatment of heart alignments, controlling cholesterol, creation of insulin. Third is it has low pungency, sweet taste, low pyruvic acid, high protein, fiber, fat, besides high antioxidant compounds, quercetin, all of the above, or only 2 and 3? So correct answer is all are given statement are correct regarding white onion of Alibag in Maharashtra, Raigad district. More about white onion of Maharashtra. White onion has unique sweet taste and no tears, many medicinal properties that includes heart alignment, controlling cholesterol, creation of insulin, etc. So why this property? Because the soil of Alibag Taluka has a low sulfur content. That's why there's a low pungency, sweet taste, low pyruvic acid, high protein, high fat, high protein fat, fiber content. Besides, high antioxidant compounds in white onion. Okay, at grown in the regions of Alibag, Raigad district. Okay, of Maharashtra. Marut drone has deployed drones for greening large swaths of denuded forest lands through Hara Bhara initiative. Which of the following in which of the following states? And the options are Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Telangana, or Chhattisgarh. So correct answer is Telangana. So Marut drone, here you can see here, Marut drone has deployed drones for greening greening large swaths for denuded forest. Okay, to make a forest in a new area, new land, these drones are used for the afforestation. Okay, for afforestation through Harabara initiatives in Telangana state. Okay, so option fourth one is the correct answer, that is Telangana. Next. The Dash has signed Memorandum of Understanding MOU with ICR Central Citrus Research Institute, Nagpur for boosting export of citrus and value-added products. And the options are APEDA, TRIFED, NAFED, NCDC or NABARD. So you have to identify which organization that signed Memorandum of Understanding with ICR Central Citrus Research Institute, Nagpur for boosting the export of citrus and value-added products of citrus. And the correct answer is APEDA. So to boost or for boosting the export of citrus and its value-added products, Agriculture and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority APEDA signed Memorandum of Understanding with ICR Central Citrus Research Institute, Nagpur. ठीक है, next. The Department of Food and Public Distribution in a landmark decision has imposed stock limits on edible oils and oilseeds for a period. So you have to identify the particular year of that period, and the options are 2022, 2022, 31st March 2025, 31st March 2024 or 31st March 2023. So correct answer is 31st March to 2022 is the correct year of a particular the limit period up to impose a stock limit on edible oil and oilseed for a period up to 31st of March 2022. So here Department of Food and Public Distribution imposed stock limits for edible oil and oilseeds for a period up to 31st March 2022. Step is taken to soften the prices of edible oil. So to soften the prices of edible oil in the country, removal of license requirements, stock limited movement restrictions, specified foodstuffs, Amendment Order 2021 has been issued with immediate effect from 8 September 2021. All relevant information regarding imposed stock limits given here. Okay, next. Which of the following breakfast and snack startup has become only Indian food brand to be globally recognized as clean label and 100% whole grain? So from the given options, you have to identify the name of startup from India. Okay, only name of startup become only Indian food brand to globally recognized as a clean label and 100% whole grain. Okay, and options are Hapilo, uh, Snackable, Yamiano, True Elements, or The Whole Truth. And the correct answer is True Elements. True Elements is one of the leading breakfast snack startup brand, is now certified clean label by the Clean Label Project United States. With a new certification, True Elements become the only Indian food brand to be globally recognized for both clean label as well as 100% whole grain. Next, the government has announced net subsidy of how much rupees on phosphatic and potassic fertilizers for the October to March period of this fiscal year. Okay, so options are 18,233 crores, 21,345 crores, 19,645 crores, 28,655 crores, or 22,182 crores. So correct answer is 28,655 crores net subsidy of this amount on phosphatic and potassic fertilizer for October to March period, yeah, for this given fiscal year, means for 2021 year. Okay, so government announced a net subsidy of this 28,655 crores or phosphatic and potassic fertilizers. Okay, and according to the national statement, under National Nutritional Base Subsidy (NBS), per kg subsidy rate are fixed, and here the rates of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium and sulfur fertilizer are given here. So 18.789 rupees per kg for nitrogenous fertilizer, 45.323 kg per rupees per kg subsidy for potassic fertilizer, 10.116 rupees per kg for potash fertilizer, and 2.374 per kg for sulfur fertilizer. For sulfur, this is the nutrient based subsidy given by the government. Next, India cut down various import taxes on vegetable oils to keep prices stable. देखो, to keep prices stable, इंडिया ने import taxes कट डाउन कर दिया. ठीक है, with context to this, which of the following statement is or are correct? So let's read the statement first. Import duties are still intact on crude rapeseed oil at 38.5%. Second statement, the cut down on base import tax of crude palm oil from 10% to 2.5%. Third statement, India fulfills more than two-thirds of edible oil demand through imports. And fourth statement is India is world's biggest vegetable oil buyer. So from given four statement, you have to identify which option is correct. And options are A and B correct, B and D correct, A and C correct, B and C correct, or all A, B, C, D are correct option. So correct answer for this all A, B, C, D means all A, B, C, D, all the statements are correct. So more regarding the import taxes of palm oil, soya oil, sunflower oil here given here. Okay, next. Paddy residue burning event have reduced in Punjab, Haryana, National Capital Region districts of Uttar Pradesh. Which of the following bodies monitoring the implementation of the auction formulated by Government of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh based on framework developed by its prevention and control of stubble mulching? ये important है, prevention and control of stubble mulching के लिए किसने efforts लिया? ठीक है, and the options are CAQM, CACP, CVC, NCA or NCF, and the correct answer is CAQM. So about Commission for Air Quality Management, established as a statutory body by government in August 2021, overreaching body to carry out air quality management in Delhi National Capital Region, and headquarter of this Commission of Air Quality Management is located at Delhi. Next, Platyomia cohimanensis was discovered in Naga Hills of Nagaland, is a species of. So you have to identify this, the name, scientific name of which of the following options, that is of cicada or hornets or ants or locust or grasshopper. So okay, so Platyomia cohimanensis is scientific name of cicada. Okay, recently new cicada species Plantiomia cohimensis was discovered in Naga Hills, okay, of Nagaland, and discovery was published in Zootaxa journal. Okay, and species was found near the village of Mithelpi within Kohima district of Nagaland. And here the image of cicada Platyomia cohimensis. Okay, next. According to United States Fish and Wildlife Services, American bumblebee population could be declared as, and options are vulnerable species, endangered species, critically endangered species, extinct species, or none of the above. Correct answer is this bumblebee, American bumblebee population declared as endangered species according to United States Fish and Wildlife Services. Okay, next. The value chain participants in the pulses industry have declared 30.97 lakh tons of pulse stock on government portal. How this stock declaration is beneficial? So here the statements are given. You have to identify which statements are correct regarding the declaration of pulse stock. Okay. Regarding the value chain participants pulses. Okay, and the statements are: this data can be used for taking steps to ensure smooth supply of key commodity at affordable rates. Second statement: this will enable the government to understand which state are producing and which keeping a stock for milling purpose, which are producing and which are keeping stock for milling purpose. Third statement: it will help to keep a check on undesirable practices, stockpile and artificial scarcity creation through stock declaration and real-time verification of the same time. For this, the value chain participants in the pulse industry have declared. So you have to identify which one is the correct, which one is the declaration, which one declaration is beneficial. And the options are both A and B is correct, B and C is correct, A and C correct, or ABC correct, or none of the above. So correct answer is ABC. Both three statements are correct regarding the pulses. Okay, here the value chain participants in pulse industry have declared 30.97 lakh of pulse stock as a government on the government portal. Okay, so this is done for the purpose according to Food and Consumer Affairs Ministry. Stock declaration through traders, millers, importers, warehouses, which are both public and privately announced, will create data bank in provided portal of the government. By this, government publish this, declared this that quantity of pulse with government. Okay, pulse data. Okay, next. United States has accepted India's proposal and declared 2023 as International Year of what? To promote nutrition and sustainable agriculture. So India's proposal for declaring 2023 is an international year for what? That you have to identify from the given options. First is millets, second fruits, vegetables, artisanal fisheries or aquaculture or grains. And the correct answer is proposal of India to announce, to declare 23 to the United States to accept 2023 as a international year of millets. Okay, next. According to the official statement, over 56.62 lakhs metric ton of paddy has been procured in Kharif marketing season 2021-22 up to 17th October 2021. The Kharif marketing season 2021-22 runs from, so you have to identify the duration of Kharif marketing season KMS. Okay, for 2021 to 2022 runs from, and the options are March to October, October to September, November to March, March to June, or none of the above. So correct answer is October to September is the the run from this Kharif marketing season KMS for 2021 and 22 run from October to September here. Okay, next. APEDA facilitate export of first consignment of various value added and nutri-rich products derived from jackfruit, passion fruit, nutmeg, sourced from farmers in Thrissur, Kerala. Okay, this is the location, Thrissur, Kerala. 2 options are Dhaka, Bangladesh, Melbourne, Australia, Beijing, China, Nicosia, Cyprus, Malabo, Equatorial Guinea. Okay, so correct answer is Melbourne, Australia. So agriculture processed food products export development authority APEDA facilitated exports of first consignment of various value added and nutri rich products derived from jackfruit, passion fruit and nutmeg. These three agriculture commodities used for preparing the value added products, and that was exported resource from the farmers of Thrissur, Kerala district, Kerala place to the Melbourne, Australia. Export of products is done in the October 2021. Okay, by this APEDA, Agriculture Processed Food Products Export Development Authority, facilitate these exports. Okay, next. Which of the following company has won Prince William inaugural Earthshot Prize? Okay, this is the name of prize, Prince William inaugural Earthshot Prize for its cheap technology innovation, both sasti technology innovation to convert crop residues to sellable bioproducts in clean our air category. So you have to identify which company got or won Prince William inaugural Earthshot Prize from the given options, and the options are NanoClean Company, West Venture India Company, Full.co Company, or Takachar Company, or Chakar Innovation. And the correct answer is Takachar. Vidyut Mohan led Takachar was named winner of here British pound 1 million by winning Prize Williams inaugural Earthshot Prize for its cheap technology innovation to convert crop residues into the sellable byproducts in the clean our earth category. Okay, next. Which of the following institute has developed a medicine called Mustirak gel to treat mastitis, an infectious disease of dairy cattle? And options are Central Drug Research Institute, National Dairy Research Institute, National Innovation Foundation, National Drug Research Institute, or National Institute of Animal Welfare. So correct answer for the question is National Innovation Foundation that developed medicine called Mustirec gel to treat mastitis of an infectious disease dairy cattle. Okay, so here the medicine Mustirec, the image given here. Okay, developed by National Innovation Foundation NIF to treat mastitis. An onion plant discovered in Uttarakhand in 2019 has now been confirmed as a new species of allium family. Which of the following statement is or are correct about new species? And here are the three statements. The name of the species is Allium cepa, should be in italics, so that's why I'm underlining here. Allium cepa, it grows at 3000 to 4800 meter above sea level. Third statement, with a narrow distribution, this newly described species is restricted to the region of western Himalaya. So you have to identify which are the statements are correct regarding the new confirmed species of allium family. Okay, and options are both A and B correct, both B and C correct, both A and C correct, or ABC correct, or none of the above is correct. So correct answer is B and C. So statement B, that is it grows at 3000 to 400 and 800 meter above sea level, as well as with a narrow distribution. This newly described species is restricted to the region of Western Himalaya. Both are the statement are correct one. Correct. Okay, next. Here you can see the detailed information and the image of a newly confirmed species of Allium's family. Okay, next. Kanyakumari clove has been obtained geographical identification tag for its research for its rich aromatic oil content. Which of the following is or are major constituents found in clove oil? So you have to identify which are the major phytoconstituents found in clove oil of from Kanyakumari clove. Okay, and the options are eugenol acetate, eugenol, thymol 1 and 2, or 2 and 3. So correct answer is 1 and 2, means eugenol acetate and eugenol. These are the phytoconstituents found in clove oil of Kanyakumari clove. Okay. So here the more information having highest percentage of volatile oil content, eugenol acetate content in the oil is also higher, better aroma, flavor of the clove buds, etc. And Kanyakumari bud is volatile oil content 21%, typical volatile oil content is about 18%. Okay, and this result in 86% of eugenol in the oil, okay, of Kanyakumari clove. Next, 110th All India Farmers Fair and Agro-Industrial Exhibition was organized in which of the following place of India? So you have to identify the name of a place where this All India Farmers Fair and Agro-Industrial Exhibition was organized, and the options are Pantnagar, Uttarakhand; Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh; Batinda, Punjab; Jodhpur, Rajasthan; Indore, Madhya Pradesh. So correct answer is Pantnagar, Uttarakhand, where the All India Farmers Fair and Agro-Industrial Exhibition occurred in October at Pantnagar, Uttarakhand. So option first is the correct answer. Next question. The BioAgri 2021 conference in India was held in Hyderabad at Westin Madhapur. The theme of the conference was, so you have to identify from the given options which is the theme of BioAgri 2021 conference held in Hyderabad at Westin Madhapur. Okay, and here are the themes and here are the options. Rising the bar for organics, moving towards the increasing sustainability impact, or learning from experience and bringing it in young energy, bio innovation for regenerative agriculture, organic for development, true cost counting and its use in organic agriculture. So which one is the correct theme for BioAgri 2021 conference that you have to identify from the given options? So correct one is bio innovations for regenerative agriculture is the correct theme for BioAgri 2021 conference. So more regarding explanation, additional information regarding this conference is given here. Next. Recently, according to the government report, first in vitro fertilization calf IVF of which of the breed of buffalo was born in Gir Somnath district of Gujarat. Okay, so and the options are Bani, Nagpuri, Surti, Bhadavri or Toda. You have to identify the name of breed in which the first in vitro fertilization calf of buffalo breed was born in Gir Somnath of Gujarat. Okay, so correct answer is a Bunny breed. Here, this calf is from in vitro fertilization. Okay, was born in Gir Somnath district of Gujarat. Okay, so here the more additional information regarding the this particular question. Okay, next. A woman farmer from Kerala has come up with an innovative practice called cashew multiple rooting propagation method. Is a very much important in examination perspective. So cashew multiple rooting propagation method to develop support to the roots in a cashew tree? Which of the following method involved in this propagation? So you have to identify the name of methods that involve in cashew multiple rooting propagation method. And options are cylindrical shape method, low laying parallel branch method, cone shape branching method, both 1 and 2, or 2 and 3. So correct answer for this is both 1 and 2, means cylindrical shape method and low laying parallel branch method is used to give support to the roots in the cashew tree. Okay, is a cashew multiple rooting propagation method to give a support to the roots of cashew. So which are these? Cylindrical shape method, low laying parallel branch method. Let's see here. Sack filled with potting mixture and tied to the lower branches of cashew growing parallel to the ground, called cylindrical shape method. And in the low laying parallel branch method, innovators heaped stone around the nodes of low laying branches and covered them with soil and cow dung. That is followed in the low laying parallel branch method of cashew multiple rooting propagation method, that is useful to support the roots of cashew trees to protect senile means very old cashew garden for devastating borer attacks as well as frequent cyclonic storms. To protect from the old orchard of cashew garden, these senile gardens, this method is very helpful to you, and that was uh, innovated by the lady farmer from Kannur district of Kerala. During a national conference on International Year of Fruits and Vegetables, देखो ये conference, national conference international year for fruit and vegetables, the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare has released a operational guideline for which of the following program. So in this conference on international year of fruit and vegetables, in that conference, which are the guidelines, operational guidelines released by this the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare that you have to identify. And the options are horticulture cluster development program, प्राकृतिक खेती कौशल किसान स्कीम, भारतीय प्राकृतिक कृषि पद्धति, farmer producer organization scheme, midday meal scheme. So correct answer is horticulture cluster program, cluster development program. So the guidelines for the operational guidelines for horticulture cluster development program that was given in this national conference on international year of fruit and vegetables. Okay, here are the highlights of the conference, you can read it. Next, as per the advance estimate of 2020-21 released by Department of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, recently horticulture production in the year 2020-21 is estimated to be record. So by the estimate by the Department of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare releases the data of estimates regarding the production of a crop. हॉर्टिकल्चर प्रोडक्शन क्रॉप के लिए कितना ईयर 2020-21 का एस्टिमेट है by the third advance estimate that you have to identify from the given options, and the options are 331.05 million tons, second 290.32 million tons, 350.12 million tons, 340.12 million tons, 305.89 million tons. Options are very close, so correct answer is 331.5 million tons is the horticulture production of previous year 2020-21 by the third advance estimate published in 2021. Okay, October 2021. Okay, recent. ठीक है, and additional information regarding the this question is given in this the box. Okay, next. So my dear learners, thanks for giving me your precious time. If you have any doubt, query regarding your preparation and of any examination regarding NABARD as well as AFO examination, you can mail us on hello@edutab.co.in, or you can call us on 8146207241. You can visit our official website to see the courses that we are offering on www.edutab.co.in. Okay, so thanks again to giving me precious time. Stay connected, stay healthy, do your preparation consistently. Thank you so much.